A lot of people talking about appeals right now. I think you have a long road for that to even be considered, despite the fact that will need to put up a lot of money to even make that happen. A lot of reports out there saying that this entire thing has been a struggle financially for her, which isn't a shocker when you consider how much she's willing to spend daily. Talked about that yesterday. Her spending habits are out of control. Big time out of control. She lives quite the lavish lifestyle, and she doesn't really have any income coming in for that to like replace the money she's spending. So I don't know if she gets an appeal unless somebody gives her money. Maybe Elon throws her the money. She's got to post that whole judgment just to get things going. And she doesn't have that kind of money. I think she's only got maybe like $2 or $3 million to her name, which tells you she was never going to pay that pledge, ever. And if you believe what that jury guy says on TikTok, which is questionable, that's what lost her the case. And I think there might be something to that. But like I said, that you have to take that stuff with a grain of salt until probably the names of the jury members are released, which won't be till another year. So they would have to prove somehow that they were part of the case. But a lot of legal experts weighing in. What do you think of AH's chances on appeal? And a lot of them say she's got an uphill battle. I mean, it's obvious they're going to lean on the live stream of the trial. That's their big thing, and I don't think that's going to really work out for them. A lot of trials are live streamed now, and I think that's the wave of the future for American court is live streams. I think it's good to have the people able to watch what's going on and make things a little bit more fair when you can really put what happens in a courtroom under public scrutiny. But they talk about in here that she has an uproad battle, basically, and anyone appealing has an uphill battle, says Rebecca Sullivan of Washington, D.C., an attorney who focuses on family law. Most likely, the lawyers who spoke to Time said Heard's team will argue some legal error and that was made during the trial and will try to overturn the verdict on that basis that the jury was influenced by things they saw and heard outside of the courtroom. Whatever her team decides, an appeals court won't hand down a ruling anytime soon. It's a long, expensive process, says David Ring, a Los Angeles civil trial lawyer. He said other experts estimated the appeal would take 2 years minimum, which is a long time. A long time. And that could be advantageous for her because most people will likely have forgotten about it by then. But you have to know that if it did come back into the public light, all of this would resurface. Everyone knows the in and outs of this trial. You're never going to get what you're looking for here, AH. Everyone knows every detail about this story by now. Several attorneys who spoke with Time speculated it will cost Heard hundreds of thousands of dollars in addition to the likely millions she already spent in legal fees. But when you're facing a $15 million judgment, says Ring, you certainly have to probably pursue that. Before the appeals process even begins, experts say it's likely that Heard or her insurance company will have to put up some sort of bond that shows she can raise the money that she owes Depp. Given that AH and her lawyers have said that this has been a financial burden for the actor, Heard's ability to post the bond is not guaranteed. And that's the big deal. Her insurance company, from what I understand, not going to put that money up. Why would they put that money up? That's a lot of money. And I don't think she wins an appeal. Even if she won an appeal, you have to think about the fact that it would be a jury trial. And she would likely lose another jury trial because she's just not likable. She's not likable at all. And a lot of her evidence, hand quotes evidence, there's a lot of scrutiny surrounding it. And I don't think she wins an appeal. So here's another thing that's coming out today saying AH wants to focus on her baby girl after JD verdict. She is still upset. Oh, yeah. We know you're upset. But here's the thing. She's saying she wants to move on, basically. Then why are you sending your lawyers all over the place and your sister to make public statements? How are you going to focus on that? You know what this is? This is her PR team reminding you that she's a mother. That's what this is. It's her PR team reminding you that she's a mother so that you give her some kind of empathy. Oh, she's got a little girl. No, it's not going to work. Because obviously you don't want to focus on her because you're running around making statements and trying to smear JD still every chance you get. Maybe not directly from your mouth, but the fact that your lawyers and your sister and a lot of these people associated with you, your PR team, are running around trying to smear JD every chance that they get, doesn't tell me that you're trying to move on or spend time with family. Did she not have her kid that entire 6 weeks? Because that's what it sounds like in this article. It's like, wow, really? They're not something you... I don't want to go that far, but still, I don't think that this is what she really wants to do, just based on the fact of the people that she surrounds her with, running around, just trashing JD every chance they get. I mean, look at this. And this is obviously something from the PR team. I mean, they're shaming him because he has an empty cup, trying to put the narrative out there that he's a big drunkard. And look at this picture. It looks like they're helping him walk. So he's got an empty cup. Fancy to brew? JD carries an empty mug as he leaves his hotel in Birmingham after running up 50K pounds. But yet, what about the money that she spent on that mansion in Virginia? Just trying to smear him every chance that they get, and it's wild. Wild stuff. When are they going to let it go? This meltdown is crazy. Meanwhile, you got JD going to TikTok, and he brought in one day with no content, by the way. No content. Not one video on that channel. 1.6 million followers, which was pretty impressive. So it looks like he's going to start posting TikTok videos and getting his own voice out there. And now that the trial is over, I imagine that he has a lot he wants to say. So that might be an account worth following. There's nothing on it yet, but 1.6 million followers. It's pretty impressive in one day. Really just shows you what's going on here. So I'm interested in seeing what he has to say as time goes on. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that he wants to get off his chest. And I don't blame him. He's had to be silent for the past couple of years. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.